binding up, but I'm gonna try one more time. Let you watch me sew a sec. I've noticed it has more power and can go through more layers on zigzag than it can on a straight stitch. So here I'm working on adding the stove jack. That's a copper baking sheet that I used for the fireproof fabric. I sewed it on top of the blue fabric, and then I added the Velcro, then I made a flap to cover it up with, and it turned out pretty good. Okay, so I'm not that proud of it, but I did do what I could do. This is very complicated to sew so many layers, but let me show you here. So I have it tucked up underneath here and sewn. Rip this up. So this is the cover over the hole. So I will rip this up, tuck it up under here, put that strap on there, and we'll let this loop represent the hole where the chimney would come out. And so I'll have to cut that through this fabric, and then on the back I'll have to cut out all of the blue cotton tint fabric. So the fabric material that I'm using is something that's put together by a blind workshop, and they are surgical sheets. So there's 2 layers of fabric sewn together in kind of a big rectangle pattern, and there was a hole in the middle of each sheet, which I guess you would lay over the area that's being operated on in a surgery. So when all of these pieces are stitched together, this is the top, the roof that I'm working on right now, but it gets to be really big, so I have to roll it up in under the arm of the machine to get to the next portion. I have this all pinned together, and so I'll stitch a ways, and then I'll pull a pin out, and I'll stitch a little bit more and pull the pin out. Little by little, step by step, I was able to get a bunch of sheets sewn together and make this tent. I've never done it before, but I was inspired by Simon, a bloke in the woods, who made it out of duck cloth or canvas. And this machine I got from my mother. It's not that old, but it's probably from the 80s. I'm not really sure. It's a white brand. It says heavy duty, but I think I put it to its maximum limit. But it did work. It did work. I think you could do a heavy duty fabric project with a heavy duty sewing machine. It just takes some creativity and a whole lot of patience. Hey, it's a little after 2 in the morning. Woke up a little bit cold, so it warmed up the fire. Got a fire going. And the little baker's tent. I hear some rustling outside, but I don't know what it is. Some rustling in the leaves. Sleeping really good in here, cozy on my cot. And happy to be sleeping in here. It'd be nice in the morning to wake up and get some coffee on the stove. Woohoo! Now we gotta pull that back out. Toggle. First cup of the morning. That makes a really good cup of coffee. It was really good. We're gonna get started with the day. I slept really good in this tent, and I look forward to sleeping here some more in the days to come. My cot worked out great, and that's a new cot to me from One Tigress. I bought it, no confusion there. Really enjoyed sleeping on that cot. I was really cozy and warm, very comfortable, and I think the camp will start rising here pretty soon. There's a couple of guys in hot tents, a couple of guys in hammocks, a couple of guys in tents without stoves, without heat. I was in a tent with a stove, and I highly recommend it. It was really, really warm and nice. Look forward to some more of the day.